I've lived in LA for 25 years, so this survey is really an examination of my work as an artist living in my hometown and building a body of work with the influence of a single place and what you can do with that sustained kind of time. One of the most important parts of my creative process is I need room to think. I try to look at the paintings and see what they need, what the next thing the painting's gonna need to make it work. Sometimes it's a color problem, sometimes it's a texture problem, sometimes it's composition. Painting problems are complicated because you don't always want to fix them, because if you're always fixing them, then you never get to any new place. So you sort of have to embrace certain failures to go further. And usually the part of painting that's most interesting is in the alteration of the plan. Color as an idea in my work is kind of the content. Color is a way to locate yourself and to locate what you think about things. It's a world. It's a world to tap into. There are a lot of colors that get seen as not vital, not power colors, or not colors that indicate significance of value or meaning. I think about that a lot in how I use color and how to undermine that or how to exaggerate that or how to upend that. Pink in particular is a color that gets maligned, misunderstood, underestimated. One thing I love about the combination of pink and gold, for instance, is the way that gold makes pink important. And often pink is seen as pretty and pretty gets devalued. Some really important parts about my work are that I dilute the oil paint down very much like the consistency of watercolor. Another thing that I do in the paintings, not all of them, but maybe about half of them, is there'll be impastoed areas, very thick paint that is then spray painted on top of. So these kind of thick metallic areas, these thin washy areas, lots of transparency, not a lot of opacity. I think it kind of refers to the materiality of Los Angeles, the light, the built environment, things that I see every day. I think it's important to look at the work and to not put a name to it, to not try to understand it. Like, what's the color? What's the kind of mark? What's the texture? Is there an energy of constriction? Does the work feel tight or full? Do you feel expansive? What is the edge of the painting do? What are the corners doing? These are really important moments in a painting because a painting is a picture plane and then it ends and the world starts again. So it's a very abrupt moment to have this picture outlined on a wall. What's in the picture? How is it squeezed? How is it contained? What's pressurizing it? These are all things that make the energy of the painting. I will say that there are paintings that I finish that I wish weren't done. And so what I tend to do is try to just make another one. So take some of the ideas that were in that painting that I'm not finished with and make another version of the painting. They never really look alike, but it's carrying the energy and that desire, that sort of desire to make the work that doesn't get quenched by finishing it. That's how I keep making more and more paintings, because I'm satisfied, but the desire to keep painting isn't. And so I want to make another painting and another painting and another painting, and it just becomes this trajectory.